What up, YouTube? It's John Carlo. I'm back. Just out here having a little summer drink. Just had some thoughts in my mind, as I sit out here and bask in this beautiful sun. About Gen Z, bro. Essentially my generation. Recently, I had a lot going through my head just about what we're going to do in this current state of the world. I'm 23 years old. I live out here in Puerto Rico on Vieques, and I'm in the same boat as you, bro. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life. I'm just as confused as you are, what to do. One thing I will not do is be brainwashed, though, or distracted. I see a lot of people who are very distracted nowadays, even adults, The worst is when you see your dad or something sending you fucking TikToks now. It's like, bro, that's how you know it's really cooked, is when those age groups of people are sending you fucking TikToks, bro. Like, I'm just trying to plan out how I want to live my life. It's just, I'm trying to think about what to do that's not cooked. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, going to school and working your average job is going to put you in a bunch of debt. It's really not going to help you at all because all the jobs are fake now. You're not doing anything for your community. You're essentially just helping a corporate entity. So that's one thing I really refuse. All right? I'm a capitalistic person, but I will never give up my own time for someone else. Okay? I'm a leader. I'd rather find something for somebody to do and pay them to do it. All right? We all win. Okay? So it's like, obviously the degree route is not going to work. And I know I'm not the only person who has parents that are trying to instill that on them, right? Because they don't realize the money supply issue we're going through, the inflation, the rising cost of living, because hell, they've been living in the same house since they were 30, right? So, and all they know is having kids. They don't know how to restart like we do. Your parents are always going to be there for you. They love you, but definitely don't take their advice on what to do in the future. All right? Take that into your own hands as a man. I really think that's part of growing up. So as we all know, we have the Fed, we have the banking cabal, and we have the elites, right, that are fucking up this world, making it harder for my generation to make a living for themselves, buy a home, start a family, and have kids. I mean, if I had the money right now and if I had the woman in my life, I would have kids. I'd have 10 kids. And it'd be awesome. I'd be fulfilled, and it would give you a purpose in this life. But nowadays, you're working 50 hours a week. It's like, I don't understand why people do these things where they go to school, get married, go work a job, and have kids and put them in school, which is essentially daycare, right? Let me just fix the lighting here, guys. Sorry about that. Fix that there. Who hated being at school? Okay? The reason why that you hate being at school is not because school itself, is because that you're away from your family and you're away from your home, right? Humans need to be in their home. They need to be nurtured by their parents and their friends, guys. And that's the hard pill to swallow, is that once you get out of these things, right, your social circles are cooked. I moved out here, and it's been a real struggle to live out here by myself and to be completely financially independent. But that part is easy. What isn't easy is not having any fucking friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, all your boys, all your homies that you'd go run amok with, innocent bullshit, are all gone because they're all fucking brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? So everyone's cooked. Like, I don't know if I'm alone, but the thing is being woke, guys, is not easy. All right? Being aware of what's going on and not brainwashed makes you an individual. And I feel like that's extremely important, right? You see a lot of the media trying to divide people and create these controversial things that are driving men and women apart, right? I don't want to see my mom go to work, and you shouldn't want to see your wife go to work, right? If you can't provide, then the minute that you cannot provide and that your wife has to go to work, it's over, bro. It's over. You know, why would you want to go do that and have kids and not even be able to be there with them? Because you're fucking working 40 hours, 50 hours a week. So listen, bro, the point of this video is that we got to figure something else out. I know I'm not alone. There's a lot of people my age that are confused and lost, okay? And I want to just make this video to let you guys know that you're not alone. This is a place that we can discuss these issues that we're trying to face because, hey, it's not 1960 anymore. You know, it's not the hippie revolution where, hell, you can go work as a goddamn plumber and have enough to raise your kids. Like, it's over, right? You can't even afford your down payment. You're renting, you're in debt. You don't have any money to invest. The market is so high. Where do we buy in? What do we do, right? The only thing that we could do is go work for the boomers, which I refuse to do because I realize that I want to have kids. So if you guys feel similar to the way I do, just let me know, man. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to have more just talks out here. I call this summer drink talks. Pour yourself a little gin and juice, and the ideas will start flowing, bro. Hope that you guys have a good night. We'll talk to you some more soon.